Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me once again. I'm Mary with Mary Greeley News. All the news is talking about other events. Did you know that there was another shooting there at Indianapolis Naval Facility? Yeah, the world's gone nuts. But there is other important events going on that the mainstream media is not talking about. Poland has deployed approximately 40,000 troops to its eastern border with Belarus and Russia. This is a significant escalation in military presence from the previous 10,000 soldiers stationed there. This move is a direct response to heightened regional tensions, including a recent incursion by Russia drones into Polish airspace and the impending start of a large-scale joint Russia-Belarus military exercise known as Zapad 2025. Polish officials describe the drills as offensive and potentially a rehearsal for aggression against NATO's eastern flank, evoking memories of the 2021 Zapad exercise that preceded Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine. Just a day ago, I believe it was, nearly 20 Russian drones, 19, I believe it was, reportedly violated Polish airspace, with 3 intercepted and shot down by Polish and Dutch fighter jets. Additional drone crashes in eastern Poland. Belarus claimed it had notified Poland and Lithuania that the drones had got lost, while Russia denied involvement. This incident prompted immediate airspace closure and border reinforcements. I think it was a test, so when the drones went over, that the radars came on, and then they could track where the radars were positioned at. Testing Poland's defenses. On September 9th, Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk announced the temporary closure of all roads and rail border crossings with Belarus starting September 12th, which would be tomorrow. But they are about, 11 hours ahead of us, coinciding with the Zapad drills. Following the drone breach, the government extended these closures until further notice. They already had their meeting after they declared in Article 4. Article 4 is where they have a meeting. If any country that's part of NATO feels threatened, they'll call the meeting for Article 4. Earlier today, Polish Deputy Defense Minister Shevry Tomczyk confirmed the surge of 40,000 troops, stating Poland had been preparing for months. The focus is on the Suwałki Gap, a narrow 65-kilometer corridor between Poland and Lithuania that lies between Belarus and Russia's Kaliningrad enclave, seen as a potential flashpoint for severing NATO's Baltic states from the rest of the alliance. Zapad 2025 is a bilateral or quadrennial joint military exercise between Russia and Belarus, scheduled from September 12th to the 16th of this year. Officially described as defensive, it involves up to tens of thousands of troops. Official estimates 13,000 total, halved from the initial plans. Western analysis suspect higher numbers, similar to the 200,000 that they used in 2021. There are also going to be rehearsals for air defense, counter-sabotage, nuclear weapon deployment, including hypersonic Orishnik missiles, and offensive operations targeting the Suwałki Gap. Concerns are that Polish and Ukrainian officials warn it could mask a real invasion preparation, as Zapad 2021 did. NATO countries, including Poland and Lithuania, are conducting partial exercise with Allied participation. This deployment occurs amid ongoing spillover from Russia's war in Ukraine, with Poland serving as a key NATO logistics hub. European leaders, including Tusk, have described the situation as the closest to open conflict since World War II. Allied support includes France and the UK are preparing to deploy Rafale and Eurofighter jets to Poland. The Netherlands is sending 2 Patriot systems. German is surging troops to Lithuania with enhanced early warning capabilities for Ukraine-related strikes. NATO is also closing airspace over parts of the border. Czech Republic's expelling a Belarusian diplomat on espionage charges, evidently recently. On X, formerly known as Twitter, people are reflecting alarm, with users sharing headlines about World War III fears and reposting reports from outlets like TVP and NAXTA. While Russia and Belarus frame Zappa as routine, the combination of recent violations and historical precedents have amplified NATO's vigilance. Poland's actions underscore its role as a frontline defender, with no immediate sign of de escalation. Yeah, they're just like one step from Article 5, and that's it. Full blown war. This is definitely a time where people need to be prepared. You need to stock up, have a plan. There's even talk of civil war here in the United States because of these recent shootings, these acts of violence. Yep, Satan knows his time is short and he is busy. So, what are your thoughts? Put your comments down below. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. God bless you all. Bye.